This is a practice video for Midnight Tango by William Pordon, and this is the viola part. All right, so I'm going to play all the way through it slightly under tempo, and then go back and talk about some of the trickier measures for both the rhythms and the notes. And remember, in the settings in YouTube, if you go to that little setting sign, the cog sign, you can slow the playback down or speed it up. So if this is still a little fast for your own practicing, make the video even slower to try to catch all those notes. I know there's a lot of C string notes. That's on purpose. I want to get you guys really good at reading your C string notes. I wrote a lot of them in for you, so keep following along with those until you feel more comfortable. All right, so here we go. Again, no sharps in our key signature. We have F natural and C natural, so we're going to have that low 2 on the D string, low 2 on the A string, just on those top 2 strings. All right, here's the beginning. I'm not going to take the repeat, but I am going to play the first ending so you can hear what that sounds like. All right, so here you go. Beginning 2 on the C string. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you would repeat back to the beginning, do that all over again. Once you got to 15 the second time, jump to the second ending and finish on the A first finger. All right, so let's continue on. Here's measure 18. This is a high 3 C sharp on the G string. 1, 2, 18. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you heard me pressing really hard, almost got a little buzzy on those lower strings. So you have a lot of accents on beat 4 or the and of 4 and then beat 1. And that really helps with the tango rhythm and what the bass part is doing. So over exaggerate those as much as you can. So rhythms, let's start with some dotted quarter note sections. At measure 8, you have your first dotted quarter note. Remember, 1.5 beats for dotted quarters. You're going to subdivide that into 1 and 2. So you know exactly when to play the next 8th note. So measure 8 will go 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and kind of think Jaws a little bit. Other than that, a lot of scale patterns. You do have to jump around a little bit for that melody. But at 9, you're going to be playing that beautiful melody with the cellos, which is what the first violins were doing a little earlier in the piece. Let's see, next part. First ending is the same as measure 8. So once you learn that, there's a lot of measures that are repeated in this song. 8 and 16 are the same. When we restarted measure 18, I mentioned that's a high 3 for G sharp. And that's really the only accidental you have to do in the piece. That's not too bad. And then 25 kind of starts off the same as the beginning, but notice that you've got some hook bows. So at 25, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, up, up. So continue your up bow stroke after a little stop. And then at 32, that's going to be that same dotted quarter rhythm, but on different notes. So 32 starts on your 1 for your A. Leave your 1 down, so 1, 2, and then you're right back there on that 1 again. All right, if you have any other questions, let me know. And again, slow this down as much as you need to. Really focus on measure 9 for that melody section, and good luck.